Mom and Dad, have you been through what feels like a never-ending cycle of doctor visits, blood work, allergy panels, and expensive imaging, only to be told everything is normal, while your child is clearly struggling? Maybe it's sleep issues, digestive struggles, behavior challenges, or developmental delays. And when you ask what's next, the only answer you're given is they'll grow out of it, or another medication to manage the symptoms. What if the problem isn't that no one has looked, it's that no one's looked in the right place? There's a completely safe, non-invasive, and research-backed scan available that's now often overlooked in traditional care. Yet it reveals exactly what we believe is most important: how well your child's nervous system is functioning. It's called the INSiGHT Scan technology, and it's been a game changer for families in our office who are ready to finally get the answers and feel heard. This message is for exhausted parents, the ones who've done the food eliminations, you've tried all the supplements, you've seen every specialist, and still feel they're missing something. If you've been searching for the why behind your child's health struggles and are ready to go beyond the surface signs, this video is for you. Today we're going to learn how the INSiGHT scanning technology helps us assess the function of your child's central nervous system, which is the air traffic control center. This actually oversees everything from digestion to mood, sleep, behavior, and immune function. You'll learn why these scans are far more valuable than blood work or imaging alone, and how they can uncover the root cause behind your child's chronic challenges that are often missed entirely by other providers. So we're going to start with the reality of what we see every day. Standard labs and imaging often come back normal when your child is clearly not. That's because traditional medicine focuses on waiting for signs of dysfunction rather than measuring how the nervous system is adapting in real time. Dr. Bruce Lipton said it best: the nervous system perceives the environment and coordinates the function of all other cells. So if your child's brain and nervous system are overwhelmed or underperforming, it doesn't matter how many gut protocols, immune supplements, or therapies you try, they'll only go so far if the root dysfunction is not addressed. The nervous system is the missing link to so many of these struggles. If you've ever felt like you're chasing symptoms, gut issues 1 month, sleep struggles the next, and behavior challenges always circling back to gut issues, you're not imagining things. The endless cycle of what's happening and how we treat the effects without ever identifying the source. The truth is, there's one system in the body that's involved in everything your child does, feels, and experiences. That's their central nervous system. The nervous system isn't just another system on the chart, it's the command center. It's how the child perceives their environment and how their body and their brain communicate, adapt, and respond. Whether it's food sensitivities, emotional outbursts, focus issues, or frequent illnesses, the nervous system is behind the scenes coordinating it all. For Dr. Lipton, he puts it beautifully that the nervous system's goal is to perceive the environment and coordinate the function of all other cells. That means every thought, every movement, every immune reaction, every heartbeat, every digestive process, every sensory experience, it's all filtered through the lens of your child's nervous system. And when that system is overwhelmed, stuck in stress mode, or dysregulated, we refer to that as dysautonomia, the body can't function the way it was designed to. So why is the nervous system scanning the missing link? It's going to give us a deeper dive into what's actually happening within your child's nervous system. And we're going to be able to see what other systems in the body are being impacted based on the dysfunction that could be in the nervous system. So INSiGHT Scan gives us a way to finally answer those questions. These scans don't Yes, they objectively measure how well your child's nervous system is adapting, communicating, and perceiving their environment. They show us where stress is stored and how it's disrupting communication between the brain and the body, and what patterns need to be rewired for true healing and restoration to happen. When we understand the nervous system, we stop chasing symptoms. We stop guessing and we start getting to the root cause. That's when we see children shift from surviving to thriving, because when the nervous system heals, everything changes, from the digestive system to sleep, focus, emotional regulation, growth, and immunity. It all starts here, and that's where we get those scans. So these have 3 core scans. The first one is going to be the neurothermal scan. This scan shows how your child's body is regulating temperature along their nervous system, helping us detect patterns of dysautonomia, where the autonomic nervous system struggles to regulate key systems like digestion, immunity, sleep, and hormones. This explains why things like reflux, constipation, eczema, chronic ear infections, or bedwetting keep returning, even when everything else looks normal. The neurocore, the SEMG, this scan dives into the neuromotor system, showing how your child is processing their environment and how that communication is flowing from the brain through the nervous system to the body. It identifies stress patterns related to conditions like ADHD, anxiety, autism, spectrum disorder, sensory processing challenges. We see these patterns in things like raging bulls, which are over anxious kids, drunken bulls, which are discoordinated and confused. The next one is heart rate variability. This scan measures your child's resilience and adaptability. It shows whether their nervous system is balanced or if it's stuck in a constant state of fight or flight or freeze. Sometimes we're going to see underactive. HRV is key in knowing if your child's body is thriving or just surviving. When this is out of balance, we see kids struggle with transitions, sleep, behavior regulation, and often chronic illness. Why these scans give the answers you've been missing and the hope that you've desperately been searching for. For so many parents, the hardest part of the journey isn't the sleepless nights or the endless appointments. It's the uncertainty, the quiet, constant wondering what's actually going on with my child. Just that gut feeling that something is not right. That's where these scans come in, and they help to give you clarity. They help to give you data, and they become your guide to giving you that hope back for your child and your family. These scans do not just label what's wrong. They show us why your child is struggling, and more importantly, they show us that your child's body still has the potential to heal. And that is where everything changes. When we see a scan light up in areas of stress and imbalance, we don't see failure. We see opportunity, and we see your child's nervous system is stuck, how it's been compensating, and what we can do to begin releasing that tension and restoring real regulation. Instead of everything looks fine, while you're left with no plan and no peace, we can say, here's what we see. Here's why your child may be reacting this way. Here's how we can help. It's the first time many parents finally feel seen, heard, and understood. Not just as parents, but as advocates doing everything they can to help their child thrive. Even before the signs go away, the scans give you something concrete. You'll literally watch the nervous system begin to shift. And with each follow-up scan, you start to see the healing unfold. Less chaos, more calm, more red, sometimes less red. And with these visual progress comes renewed confidence that healing is happening from within the nervous system, confidence that you're finally addressing the root cause, confidence that you're on the right path and you're no longer walking it alone. You have a community. Because at the end of the day, these scans don't just give us clarity, they give you your hope back. Progress you see in a roadmap to help your child live a vibrant, connected, and healthy life as they are meant for. If you felt like you've done everything and you still don't have answers, it's time to look where most haven't, inside the nervous system. The INSiGHT scans are a gentle and safe, powerful tool for us to see what's really going on in your child's body. And once we understand why their system is struggling, we finally create a plan of care that supports their body's natural ability to heal and grow and get to that space of thriving. I encourage you to click the link in our bio. We'd be honored to walk your family through this next step towards healing.